Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to write a simple Java program. This is Code House tutorial by Ukmi. Okay, the IDE we're going to be using to execute this task is called Java N IDE. You can go to your Google Play Store and download. Just type in Java type in Java NIDE. See it here. The first one that is in green by Dr. Dow, Java NIDE Android Builder, that's the one we're going to be using. Just click on it, click install. After the installation, as you can see, I've already done installation. The next thing to do is to click open. Allow it to load. Yeah, this is a bunch of code that I've written, and to save us time, I'll be using this particular one to do the explanation. Okay, so sorry, messing up with the code. Alright, so when you are done with this, if you want to create a new file, you just click on the file, click file, click new, and select Java project. That's all. I don't want to create a new one, so I will use this one to explain. Forget about the package, the public class and public static void. Those ones is by default there. Once you enter the name of the package during the creation of the file, you enter the package name. I call my code house, can give it any name. Public class, I give it a name as code house tutor. Then public static void main, you can give your main any name. See it here. I also give it a code house tutor.java. That's what I gave to it, so the name will be there as my main. The only thing that you need to write by yourself is the import. You are importing a library from the Java library, which you call on the keyboard. It's not just only the keyboard, it depends on what you want to use it for. Right now, the only thing I need to use it for is to accept input from the user, and I call the Java library scanner, which I say that import java.utility.scanner. When I import that, the public class, which is the main building block of the program, and the static void main doesn't actually display anything, but it contains all the important variables that you will run when the program is executed. For example, in a HTML program, you declare a head, but the head doesn't display anything, but is actually the main thing in the program. Under it contains the body. The static void main actually stands like the body of a program, just like the body tag in a HTML code. Do you understand? You can check it out on my YouTube channels and check all my HTML tutorials and other Java tutorials. You can follow me on WhatsApp on 08157845649. I repeat, 08157845649. Alright. After doing this, you need to declare a variable. A variable is just like a container that stores information. Do you understand? It's just like a container that stores information. So when you declare a variable must be declared within a data type. What do we mean by data type? The type of data that it can hold. The kind of data that variable is going to store. We have the name declared as a string, meaning that it is going to contain a sequence of characters. What are sequence of characters? When you talk about Michael Smith, Michael, you understand? Donald Trump. When you talk about Jay-Z, Beyonce, those names that contains lines of characters is known as a string. But when you're talking about a single character, you're just talking about like A, B, C, D. One character is known as character. So declaring it as a character variable, if you write Michael Smith, is only going to display only M. Alright? So we declared our name, school, state, range number. First of all, let me tell you what this program is going to be doing. This is a program that is going to accept users' input and grade students. It's just like a student grading system. You have done that in Visual Basic as a starter, but now getting to the advanced level, you need to also do the same thing that you do in Visual Basic with your Java language. So when you ask the student or the master or the dean of study to enter, making your program to be to be users friendly, to be interactive with the user. Therefore, you need to tell the user what to do. I now tell my system to ask the user to enter student name. Before that, I also declared age as an integer, exam as an integer, in-course as an integer, and total as an integer. And after my importation of Java keyboard library up after the package, we see it after the importation. I now call the scanner here after the integer declaration. I now say that my scanner now is k, and my k is now equals to the new scanner in the system input function or method. So whenever I call the k, the system will actually recognize that I'm calling the scanner, which since my k is now the new scanner. So I now say that the system should ask the user to enter the student name, and the user now call the name variable and assign the keyboard to it, that the name should be entered through the keyboard in the next line function. The next line function is just nothing. You can delete the line and leave the next. They work the same thing, but the line makes your code to be actually more friendly. As you enter, you click enter after the enter student name displayed, you will enter the data or the information on the next line. The next thing is telling the user to enter the student school, and the school variable is called upon the keyboard, and the user will input the school name. Another line you see is the system.out.print. Let me explain system.out.print. It's like a count function in a C++ language. For you to display something out, you need to use the system.out.print. The same way you do it in C language, saying count, which means the C should print out. Okay. In Java, you use it as system.out.print. So whatever thing that is enclosed inside that particular print function will be printed out on the screen. So when you tell the user to enter the school, it enters. Tell the user to enter the student state, it does so. The same thing continues till the last one. Let's look at the range number. The range number on the line code 28. See the line code at the left side corner. You see the lines of code. Here we have about 16 lines of code. 58 lines of code. On the number 28, we have a registration number. Why do we declare registration number as a string? Because in a school where you are running as a database management system, or you are using this software to manage the student record now, and the school actually gives the student range number something like a UK/2007/ or /2020/87095. You see, those slash and UK are characters, of which integer doesn't accept characters. Okay, but as a string, it can accept both slash, numbers, and alphabet. Okay, that's the reason why we declared it as a string. The next line accept the course, the other one accept the age, and so on. There are another variables we declared I not explain here. Let me go to the variable declaration. All right. Okay, click enter. Now see this one that is written on code 8. Under it you will see grade. After grade we have n. The n has been assigned. It has already been initialized during the declaration. I initialize it to be a new line. Whenever I call n variable, it means that any other thing that is following the previous one will be printed on the next line. That's what it means by backslash following the n. The other one, that is L, which I also initialize to be a null variable, meaning that is an empty variable. Whenever time I call on it, it gives space. Double quote into 2 gives you a space in every program. Okay, so when I run this code, I will show you where I initialize the 2 also. I call on, coming to line 48 where I need to print out something. Okay, let's go to 45. The 44, sorry. In 44 I said system.out.print, meaning that the system should display what is in this bracket. Now the parameter I give is that the student record are as follows, just to display as plus new line. The plus new line will display the next thing on the next line. The total now, which I now initialize, tells the system that the total now is going to be equals to exam plus the in course. Therefore it will concatenate the two, it will plus the two together and gives out the answer. And I now call on the print function to print out the whole thing that the administrator has entered about the student, and now tell the system to display out sorry, the L, the student name, give L as a space, and display the name and new line. Everything will be displayed in the new line after the system registration number. Anytime you want to display something out, remember you have to put it in double quote as a string. You understand? As a string character, you need to put it in double quote. All right, that's what happens to all this code here. To the last one where I displayed the total, I'm saying that the last one say the student total score plus is used to concatenate within variables or within characters. Now I concatenate it with the L space, L which is space, and now plus with the total and plus with the new line. The next thing that also come will be new line. You understand better when we run this program. Now click on the play button up here, click on it, allow the program to compile. If there is no error, it will compile. If there is error, you will see it at the diagnostic sidebar. Okay, you see my system tells me to enter the student name. I said code house and I click enter. I say I should enter the school name. I say ukmi tutorial. You say what of the state? I say then let's give it a state UK. And you say what's the faculty? I say the faculty is physical science. You now say what is the department? I say it's in computer department. What is the range number? I said the range number, let's call it ukmi school / 2020 / 87095. And so what is the student course? The student is actually doing a computer science. What is the age of the student? Is something like 28 years old. Enter student score. I said the student's exam score is 15. What is about the in course? I said the in course is something like 13. And now gives me out. Now watch. The thing tells me now the student records are as follows: student name code house, student registration number ukmi / 2020 87095, student age 28, student state UK, student faculty physical science, department computer, course computer science, student exam score 15, student in course 30, student total exam 80. You see, The whole thing is very simple. It's just like following it one after the other, and yeah, if I know it, get to the 19. I will screenshot it, post it on my WhatsApp group like I said. Follow me on the WhatsApp group by adding my number 08157845649. I repeat, 08157845649. And please note, when you add me, just text me with hi. Add me on Code House. Hi, add me on Code House. Hi, add me on Code House. That's the only word you need to test me. Then I will know. I have a bunch of Code House groups, because we start with starter, which is the beginners. We get to the progressive level. We now get to the advanced levels. We now have professional levels also. That's how you graduate. You graduate from the beginner. You now write to give you an assignment. You do it. When you're through with it, so you can also follow me on Twitter /iukmi at iukmi. Follow me on Instagram official ukmi, on Facebook ukmi. Check out my other YouTube tutorials on YouTube. Just type official ukmi and click the subscribe button and the bell button to get the notification on all our videos. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. See you in our next videos. We are going to be doing more. Yeah, what we'll be doing on our next video is how to grade the student when the student score is not up to 100. What is going to be the student grade? So in our next video, I'm going to show you how to do that using this particular code to implement the if else statement functions, using the switch command and the while for loop function to perform this task. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.